Drop dubs, hit routes, so yeah, we on the move. From the paint to the pocket, got nothing to prove. Precision in the pass, rhythm in the run. Every play, every day, till the work is done. Yeah. Step on the field, I'm reading the D. Eyes wide open, ain't fooling me. Pump fake, sidestep. I'm breaking the press from baseline to sideline. I'm bringing my best. Snap back, quick glance. I'm calling the play. Hoop dreams and touchdowns. I'm making my way. No look behind the back. Fred in the scene. Every angle, every shout. I'm chasing a dream. Drop times, hit routes in the deep, no doubt. From the field to the hardwood. Hear the crowd shout. Pass it, dish it. Through traffic. We find.
What's up, everybody? Appreciate you tuning into another edition of Passion and Precision. We have a great show lined up for you. So hopefully you are, I guess, ready to go. Ready for some NBA talk, NFL talk, as well as some just other news kind of surrounding the sports world. So before we even get into all that, gotta introduce the crew. Upper left, we have Key. What's going on, Key? How you doing?
None. It's Friday, talking. We got some good topics, especially the final burn. This should be a great show, as always.
Exactly. And upper right corner, we have unhinged J-Dub tonight. How are you doing, George?
I have a lot to talk about. There's been some real BS going on this week. Real BS. So,
yes,
put your seatbelt on. Enjoy the ride.
Absolutely.
I'm also in the chat. So.
Wait, you're also what?
In the chat.
Okay.
Uh-oh, we got Jory in the chat. Oh, boy.
So let's just go ahead, get into the first topic. Let's get this train moving. The Clippers. So CP3 was sent home, as he put, I think, like 3 in the morning. He found out, which is when he, put this Instagram post out there. We also know that this is his retirement tour season, which obviously, if he doesn't get picked up anywhere else, it's going to end prematurely. But I think it kind of speaks to a larger issue with the Clippers, where they knew what they were signing on for with Chris Paul, and now, not even halfway through the season, you're just sending him home. It just looks a little sketchy. Already coming off the offseason with the Kawhi Leonard stuff, which was also sketchy. Like, what do you make of all this? I guess we'll start with you, Jory. Like, what were your thoughts when you first saw that Chris Paul was being sent home?
That this organization will never win a championship. They keep doing stupid stuff that, karma's real. You don't treat one of your cornerstone players like that. You don't. And it's like, y'all knew this is his last. Y'all knew. And you had an inkling that it wasn't working out before you even went on the road trip. So if you were thinking that, why even let him go on the trip? Why embarrass the man like that? He getting sent home like he a problematic person, but y'all knew what y'all signed up for. Just because he's in year 20 whatever, don't mean he done changed. He is still Chris Paul. He's still very vocal, and he will work people. He knows how to get on people's nerves for whatever reason. You either love him or you hate him. Ty Lue knew that. The Clippers front office damn sure knew that. Y'all look terrible. On and off the court. Just absolutely terrible. And how the hell y'all chose Bradley Beal over Norman Powell, and look at what that's gotten you. Now you're just looking like you got egg on the face in front of everybody else. You're just looking stupid.
Yeah, and when you look at Chris Paul's numbers, he was averaging like 3 points, 15 minutes a game. Like, he wasn't really contributing anything. He was shooting like 30% from the field. It kind of was going the way that you thought a retirement tour was going to go for a guy that's like, Chris Paul's what, 40 now? Like, a lot of miles on that body, and you know, he was willing to finish out the year with the Clippers, but they have other plans, even though I don't know what their plans are. They have an old roster that stinks, can't win, and your only tradable asset is like the one young guy you have in Zubac, which the Clippers would be kind of dumb to trade him, but they can't really improve anywhere else, even though I keep seeing people talk about, you know, should they trade Kawhi? Like, let's be real. How many teams out there are going to be knocking down the door to get Kawhi at this point? Like, I'm sure they'll find one, because there's always that one team that might do it just for ticket sales, but they don't have anything that any team really wants. You know, Kawhi, James Harden, these guys are just at the end at this point. So it kind of seems like the Clippers are going to have to ride this out, and then in the offseason, maybe, but they don't have any draft picks to necessarily bring in a bunch of young, you know, players or anything like that. So this is the situation the Clippers made for themselves. And now they're kind of living in it. I mean, Key, what did you think when you saw that Chris Paul was being sent home?
First off, I'm like, did they really send this man home at 2 a.m.? I know that's West Coast. No, he was on a road trip. Y'all really send this man home at 2 a.m.? When I seen that, I was like, wait a minute. Chris Paul, you rarely hear anything from him in news wise. Mm-hmm. He used to be the head of the Players Association. We all know he's a stand-up basketball player, stand-up guy, community, everything. You don't hear nothing from Chris Paul. To send him home, I'm thinking it had to be something more. And come to find out it was. He was holding people accountable. Obviously, the Clippers don't like being held accountable, so they clipped him. Really, you gonna clip somebody that's been playing for 20 years? The leadership. This is what you want in a player. You want them to hold the organization, the teammates, everybody accountable. What's wrong with that? This is why they're in the situation they're in. They are horrible. They stink. Doo-doo butter. They is terrible. You got Bradley Beal, who's always hurt. He ain't playing this season. You give away Norman Powell to Miami. How's that working for y'all, Clippers? How's that working for y'all? Miami's happy. Kawhi can never stay on the court. I feel bad for Zubac. He's the only one over there balling. And James Harden, well, he got Katy Perry syndrome. Y'all know one day he's hot, one day he's cold. So that whole Clippers organization is a mess. And then y'all got a nerve to re-sign Frank? What is wrong with y'all? This is Dallas all over again. This is Nico all over again. All over again.
They re-signed Frank?
Yes.
They extended his Frank?
Yes.
They sure did.
Yes, they did. I mean, if y'all was trying to give away people, y'all just trying to get. I mean, y'all can gladly take PG and Joel back. Since we talking about old folks in nursing home, y'all can gladly take them too, and we will take Zubac and whoever else off y'all hands.
I have an addition to the damn old folks home too, Mister. I'm out with arthritis. Sit your old ass down. And speaking of Kawhi with his ass, I liked him when he was quiet. You talking about we got to get better players? Well, the reason why they can't get better players is because of you. You demanded that the Clippers traded for Paul George, and the reason the Oklahoma City Thunder has a championship is because the Clippers traded for Paul George.
You traded SGA for PG. How does that look? How is that working out for y'all?
Horrendously. It aged like milk.
Like, well, I mean, SGA wasn't SGA when they traded him, so you can give them somewhat of a pass on that. The Bradley Beal stuff, you can't. The age of this roster, because I also forgot, remember they brought in Brooke Lopez and all this kind of stuff. It's like that, those moves like that, I can't forgive them. Like, obviously now, 2025, you can throw SGA in their face. Like I said, I'd give them a pass for that. They didn't know he was going to turn to this, whatever. But look,
they didn't try to develop him either.
Well, I mean, that's partly it. The Clippers have been the little brother to the Lakers all these years. They feel like, well, they felt like, I would say, they were kind of creating their own brand, which also led to them leaving and with their own building and everything. But this season is killing any momentum they may have had from previous years, because Clippers fans are just looking at a product on the court that just is not going to get any better, and there doesn't seem like there's a pathway for it to get better anytime soon. So I know Chris Paul also said like he's chilling in North Carolina and all this, and I think he said like he has more to give. But I mean, do we assume that this retirement tour has just come to an abrupt end, and he'll just fade into the mist by the end of the season?
I'm sure somebody will pick him up, at least be on the bench or something, second team, some type of something. Maybe it's OKC. You already seen SGA say running back, might as well come home type of thing. If you want to be real, I can see Chris Paul on their bench. I don't want him to go out like that. This whole thing just rubs me the wrong way. It's sad. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Like,
it would be the saddest retirement tour. Yeah. I mean, I'm
Why
throwing
did you
out
have
there.
to ruin this?
Oh, go ahead, Jory.
And in the manner that you did. You send this man home at 2 a.m.
Mm-hmm. Good. I floated out. He's from Carolina. Why not sign with the Hornets? Stay home for the rest of the year and just go out whatever. I mean, obviously, as the competitor, I wouldn't want that for him, but just do it for the home crowd. I'm sure they would appreciate it. But okay, let's go on to Klay Thompson. So what we have noticed is that Klay Thompson is getting kind of the Russell Wilson treatment, where people are kind of using the lady on their arm as like a way to knock them down. Basically kind of saying like they outkick the coverage and everything, and Russ, we know they turned him corny. Klay has John Morant running up on him and calling him all this, like it's kind of crazy what's going on, because the parallels are just there. Now Klay, I believe, with his recent play, has looked a little bit more like his old self. I believe it was a game against the Clippers, I think, where he kind of went off from three. So that's definitely encouraging to see. The Mavs as a whole, though, they're still kind of a mess. But at least it seems like Klay Thompson is playing better. Like, what do we make of this kind of, I guess, situation? Because, like I said, we see with Russ where guys go at him all the time, and kind of like Klay, they don't really clap back a lot, which I feel like gives some people, I guess, the reasoning to go at them. So yeah, basically, like, what do you feel about this? Like, kind of attacks personally on Klay, that kind of mirror what Russell Wilson's going through.
It's ridiculous. Leave people the hell alone. It's wives, girlfriends. Like, and depending on John Wick did all of that for a dog. I don't go there about mine. I'll make that look like I'll make that look small about mine. Either one of them. So certain things y'all just got to leave this alone. Quit being miserable. And it's borderline it's not borderline. It is disrespectful. And a lot of this is also
I think her phone might have died. So these two, okay. So I just don't get. So are y'all like mad? Are y'all upset that about y'all relationships that you have to talk about other people's relationships? Are y'all that miserable? For one, Russell Wilson, stand-up guy. Again, you don't hear nothing in the media about Russ. Whether it's good, bad play or whatever, it's always football related. It's never nothing other than that. He's a stand-up guy, charities, a philanthropist, good with the kids. He came in a situation, everybody's like, oh, Russ after Sierra money. Excuse me, Russell, they got their own money. Sierra, singer, dancer, actress. Russ plays football. She don't need his money. They are happy. He makes her happy, vice versa. Perfect couple together. Everybody should be like Russell and Sierra. You never hear them arguing, fighting, nothing. I'm sure they had their disputes, but that's behind closed doors. They don't put that out in the universe. And then here goes Megan Thee Stallion. We all know how Megan is, rapper, entrepreneur. We already know her personality. Does she deserve to find love? Absolutely. Who doesn't? Here goes Klay Thompson, another, you can say, quiet person. Don't hear nothing in the news about him. He strictly plays basketball. 4-time champion. Great 3-point shooter. Part of the greatest, one of the greatest dynasties in NBA. The Golden State Warriors. So why can't they be together? He treats Megan and shows her respect, and she loves it. He loves it. Why? So we can't think that rappers can't find love. Let's push it further. Let's go Carly B and Stefon Diggs. We all know what type of relationship that Cardi B was in, and she had to get out of. Stefon Diggs makes her happy. Glorilla and Brandon Ingram, they make each other happy. Who cares? I'm tired of just hearing about it. What we gonna hear about Brandon Ingram next? How corny he is. He's quiet. He another quiet one. They go and do their job. They don't put each other's lives on the universe for everybody to see. So if Russ gets the backbone, or then he say something, oh, then he's a cornball, or he's mean, or Klay Thompson say something, oh, he's a fake thug. Get out of here, y'all. Y'all are irking this gets on my nerves. Leave people the hell alone. Let them be in their relationship. Let them be happy. That's it, and that's all. That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah. Kerm, what's up? No, we're just talking about Klay Thompson becoming the NBA's version of Russell Wilson, where people just going at him. And the other part of it is when he was slumping, they automatically pointed it at her as the reason why, which that whole narrative is so dumb. I can't stand when they do that. But, it is what it is. Like, I feel like a lot of it is a lot of jealousy.
Right, y'all just jealous because y'all not in a happy
People
relationship.
just mad that they're not the one standing next to Meg and picking them up from the airport and all that kind of stuff. Like that's what it's all about. Same thing. Look, Sierra was. Look, when she was it, like she was it. Like you
And then
couldn't go
and
anywhere
there
and
was
not
a
hear
package
her
deal with
on the
her and
radio.
Russ. She had a kid.
Yeah.
Russ took him in with no problem. Why? Because that's her son. You're not gonna pick nothing or other. It's a package deal you deal with, and then they build their family together.
Yeah, it's dumb. Like people
And
need to let it go.
you know, and the crazy part is it's the men. It's not even the women. It's the dudes that could be talking and ranting about Russ and then he corny. Sounded like the women and gossiping. They ain't no better. But it's always the men that's talking about Russ and Clay. It's always the dudes. It's never the women.
And it's the main ones that be 30 years old sitting in their grandma's basement, not doing shit.
Oh, you missed the
Who
Clippers
ain't got a
talk already.
girlfriend? Oh, you missed that.
Yeah.
We'll circle back.
Mm-hmm. All right. But yeah, like, what's up, Sajin? You know, it's like you guys said. It is kind of crazy that it is all like kind of men who do it. Like it is what it is. Like the crazy thing is like these people actually feel like they're hurting their relationship or anything like that. Like Clay and Meg are good. They're gonna do their thing, and they're not gonna lose sleep because somebody with a random tag on YouTube or something makes a comment. Like, no, let's be for real. He's not Kevin Durant, okay? Like KD might go back at you, but yeah, that's not happening with Clay. Let's go to the next topic. All right, precision index. We haven't done one in a few weeks. We felt like it was time to bring it back. As you can see, plenty of movement has happened since the last one. I guess starting from the bottom. Like, look, we have to go through all the teams because a lot of teams have been at the bottom, have been there for a while. So we're not going to necessarily go over why they're down there. But they do have some company. I believe, who do we move down there? Washington? No, Washington's been, well, yeah, I think we moved Washington down there and we moved Bengals down. Those are the two teams that I feel like is probably more so injury reason why. Now, Jaden Daniels is coming back. He's going to play this weekend.
I don't know for what reason, but okay.
That's got to be just him wanting to go out there and be a competitor. I guess, fault him for that. Joe Burrow just came back last week. A lot of people were wondering why he would come back. Then they get a big win over the Ravens, and now, we'll kind of see with them if they play their way out of the dungeon. But for right now, like 4-8, you can't really reward that with anything other than being a dungeon dweller. Yeah, I mean, either of you have any thoughts on, I guess, Washington or the Bengals? Like, I mean, Jory, do you feel that Jaden Daniels should play?
No.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. And there's another team that joined them, the Falcons. And until they get rid of Raheem Morris, they're going to stay there.
Falcons fans are turning on him by the minute.
How you lose to the Jets? I said, how do you lose to the Jets?
That's who the Falcons are this year. They run kind of a stale offense. Is Bijan Robinson centric. So unless he goes crazy, they don't really produce like that on offense. And then defensively, despite what some Falcons fans say, because some of them try to come at me on TikTok about James Pierce is having this great season. most Falcons games you watch, you don't even notice James Pierce is on the field. I don't know how that counts as a great year, but that's Atlanta. Yes, Drake London is not playing. I believe he's dealing with a knee injury, I think.
I'm not picking Atlanta no more this year. I don't care if they win or lose. I'm not picking them no more. To pick them. Them in Minnesota, they're done.
Yeah.
I think I made that mistake, but I'm confident in my pick.
I mean, it's all right because sometimes they do that stupid thing where they'll win a game and they kind of tease you a little bit, but you know. Hopefully, these are just the last few weeks of Raheem Morris. But it is Atlanta once again. They could keep him for no reason that makes any sense to me. All right, so flip, flop, flock. Had to slow down, make sure I got all the
Arthur
words
Blank
right.
is dumb, and he does not have the best team at heart.
I mean, there's going to be some good candidates out there that probably will never warrant Raheem Morris coming back. But like I said, Atlanta's done some questionable things before, like bringing back Raheem Morris when you already had him. And you passed him over for the job before, let him go somewhere, and then brought him back to be your head coach. Like, why?
Mm-hmm.
Are the Browns using Shador right? I don't think so.
The Browns aren't doing anything right.
I mean, yes. I mean, look, for that statement, it's like, what exactly are they doing that they should? What exactly aren't they doing that they should be doing for Shador? Shador is a quarterback that needs development, and we're seeing him, hopefully, I guess, develop out on the field. I don't know, if there's a scheme thing that they need to be doing differently, because I just don't think Shador is a good NFL quarterback right now. It's not condemning his career or anything like that. I just feel like right now, this is kind of who he is. He scrambles around a lot in the pocket, but he's not the most athletic. He'll make a few good throws a game, but a lot of it is, I feel like timing's a little bit off. But that's stuff he can kind of build upon as he gets more experience. So, and as Jory said, it's the Browns. They don't really do much of anything all that well. Like, I think talking about Deshaun Watson practicing again or something like that.
Practicing. The Browns don't know what the hell they want to do. Why? Deshaun, it's the end of the year. Y'all are horrible. You're not going nowhere. What do you need to come back for? For what reason? The only highlight of Cleveland Browns right now is Myles Garrett breaking Michael Strahan's record, where he can do in one game. He has, 18 or 19 sacks? He only needs 3. He can get that in one game and it'll be it. He's going to be the sole single sack leader in the NFL. I don't see. As the years go up, the game evolved and players are be younger and more faster. But he's going to set that record. He's going to have that record for a long time. He's going to set the bar with sacks. That's the only interesting thing going on with Cleveland right now. What are you coming back for, Watson? Why? To do nothing. Because Kevin Stefanski ain't starting you. You might as well ride Shador the rest of the year. Start over. Stefanski may be on the chopping block. He may not have no job. So be prepared for the next person or whoever wants to take over Cleveland. I truly believe there's going to be a quarterback battle. Or somebody's getting traded or somebody's getting cut. So then you're going to have Watson, Shador, Gabriel.
Yep. Pretty much. Let's see. All right, so flip, flop, flock.
Should the Giants have been in there? I thought they was in the bottom.
Well. Okay, Giants fans have been through enough. We'll give them that.
Should have put Minnesota in that dungeon because they stink too.
Yeah, I mean this group has a lot of teams that like the Eagles are new to them. They moved down. The Ravens moved down.
Yep.
The Chiefs moved down.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like those are the three main ones. Those are the three teams I think we can kind of hover on in this instance, where Baltimore, and I feel like I see more and more media people talking about it. There's just something wrong with the team. Lamar's not healthy, blah, blah, blah. Now, Ravens fans, look, you're not going to want to hear this. Lamar now being, I guess, limited with what he can do with his legs, you're kind of seeing where some people question his ability with his arm, why a lot of them talk so much. Like, what makes Lamar, Lamar, is his ability to scramble and run and all that. And now that he's kind of have to rely on his arm a little bit more, you see what the offense is. So I feel like that's why they moved down. Eagles, as you've heard Key talk about week after week, they're a frustrating team right now that has a lot of questions offensively. And, you just wonder when they can turn it around. Kansas City is a team that, it seems like every time people want to give them the benefit of the doubt, hold open that door of them making the playoffs, they kind of come up short. So I think it only made sense that those three had to move down. So I guess, well, I'm pretty sure, Key, you probably want to talk about your Eagles, and I know Jory probably has some stuff she wants to say about the Ravens.
I ain't got nothing to talk about them birds. Wait till y'all see Bird's Eye View. What I got to say. Yeah. Just wait.
Okay. Well, yes. And funny thing is, we talked about the Lamar overrated thing a couple of weeks ago when that story was put out there. It's kind of hard not to think that the person was onto something. Just saying. But, yeah, I guess, Jory, what are your thoughts on the additions to the flip-flop block here?
Well, damn deserved. Well deserved. Yeah. Philly did everything in their goddamn power to end up in flip-flop block.
Mm-hmm.
Patullo is lucky I like Jalen Hurts enough to not put them all the way at the bottom. Because that's what the offense is. And you know it, Key. The blocking ain't right. The offense ain't working right. I don't know what's going on with the run game. Injuries. AJ's unhappy. It's just a big-ass soap opera of the Philadelphia Eagles offense. Under somebody Nick Sirianni wanted to bring in.
Yeah.
And every year, why is it when Nick Sirianni's allowed to pick his own damn coordinators, this happens?
This is why he not. You see what happens? In-house. People don't work with us. Frank Wright, outside person. Super Bowl 2017. Shane Steichen went to Super Bowl, loss. I think we went to playoff. Yeah. What happened? Outside. Kellen Moore, Super Bowl. Outside. Brian Johnson, how'd that work? Kevin Petrulio, how's that working out? Mm-hmm. Trust Taylor, of all people, how did that work out? No, can't do in-house.
It's not.
No, I wouldn't egg nobody. First off, eggs is too expensive for me to be throwing eggs at nobody's house. First off, so I will not be throwing food. No, sir.
Right.
They too damn hot for that.
And of all places, I am not going to Morristown, New Jersey, to be egging nobody's house.
Right.
That's where Morristown, New Jersey is where all the Philadelphia players go live in Jersey. It's only about 15 minutes away. Mm-hmm. About 20 minutes. Everybody goes out and get a house there. T.O., when he did the little antics when Andy Reid, Morristown, New Jersey. Jonathan lives a couple blocks away. Nick Castellanos lives in Morristown, New Jersey. He had Ben Simmons' old house. So everybody goes to Morristown. I don't know why, but they go over there. But yeah.
Yeah.
Eggs too high, gas too damn high.
Well, not in Jersey, but yeah, I get you. You can go to Jersey and sit in your car and tell them to fill it up. That's the only state you ain't got to pump the gas.
Oh. That's not bad. Let's see. Chain movers. So the additions to the chain mover. Oh, go ahead, George.
I did want to say Kansas City's defense. Mm-hmm. Kansas City ain't making the playoffs. Offer it.
We gotta see how they play against the Texans.
Yeah, I think Texans are like the final elimination game for the Chiefs.
I think they're fried. So do I feel bad for Patrick Mahomes? Absolutely not. Mm-hmm. Come sit next to my team, and I can't wait till the damn Ravens do it too.
Right.
No, I'm just waiting for draft season here. So.
Hmm. I mean, draft season's not a bad season. Gives you hope. You get new guys to root for. So I definitely understand that. Yeah, so chain movers, we moved Buffalo down into that group. The Broncos moved down to that group. I believe the Texans moved up into that group. I believe everybody else has been there. And look, for Buffalo, they're not good. Well, they're not going to win the AFC East, which obviously was their goal going into the season. They're the 7th seed right now, so they are also a team that's fighting for the playoff life. You know, Denver. Some people may have an issue because Denver is 10-2 or whatever. Their offense is what gives me pause about them. And then Houston, we moved up because, look, they are on a run right now. Their defense is cooking. They have C.J. Stroud back. You have to go along with the Colts slipping, the Jags, who I don't think any of us believe in, even though they're atop the division. So it feels like the Texans are the team that are primed to win that division and steal the playoff spot, which, to be honest with you, they probably would deserve it. You know, Jory called the Colts slip weeks ago, and we're seeing it in full force right now, to the point where they have Daniel Jones playing out there with a fracture in his leg. So, I mean, the Colts, give it a couple of weeks, the Colts could end up in the flip-flop.
One thing about the Texans, y'all's Walter Payton Man of the Year award nominee should get you put in the damn dungeon. Y'all got the game messed up. Like, why the hell would you do that? Y'all just set that man up for failure. You know, people don't like them. Mm-hmm. Don't like him. Nobody likes him.
He's definitely not getting voted.
They're off.
He's not getting Man of the Year.
That would be wild if he won it. But Anthony, we just have Denver chain movers need some more consistency out of the offense. Yeah, because you look up and down the man of the year, it's like, yeah. And then you get to the Texans, that's the one name that like stands out. Like, that'd be Cleveland putting Deshaun Watson as man of the year. Just doesn't make any sense. The man who's out here
makes no sense.
Headhunting on Sundays, you have him for man of the year. Sure. I guess the Bills. What do you feel about them? Like, do you think
they're running?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm like, their run defense is soft.
Mm-hmm.
I know what their offense can be. It's the defense. And McDermott, ain't that your side of the field?
Yep.
Yep.
So what happens to coaches once their side of the field starts becoming an issue?
That's usually when they start looking for another job.
Exactly.
And,
So
and he absolutely will have a lot of pressure on him if the Bills make the playoffs.
if they miss it, good luck with that.
They miss it, he's probably gone.
Yeah, it's what Sergeant said. Some seats is starting to get warm. Seats is already hot. Some we have some seats that are warm, and we got some seats that's scorching. So you can put McDermott under this. His seats getting warm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then.
And the Colts are turning back into something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm glad I caught that correctly. I saw the cracks.
Mm-hmm.
Once Daniel Jones went out there looking like Miss Puff with that damn bloody lip, I'm like, yeah, they finna turn back into pumpkins.
Yep.
That was a scary sight. I had nightmares looking at that picture. The 49ers, I don't trust them. Same way the Panthers, they're staying up there because they deserve it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm proud of them. Even though they're kind of inconsistent right now. But when was the last time they won 8-9 games? When was it?
Been a long time.
It's been a while.
Exactly. And the Bears, the number one in the NFC Bears. How proud. Now, they have that the Eagles choked, but that's another story for another day.
Mm-hmm.
The offense forgot how to play football. I don't know. But the Bears defense, I like them. The offense, I see it. They have to go through their growing pains to get to where they are now.
Yeah.
Now, as long as Caleb don't take off the magic slipper, we're fine. Don't take the slipper off, bro. We can't have you turning back into a pumpkin. Usually, I don't like the Bears, but because I have some cousins that are Bears fans, I'm going to root for them on the side.
Right. And
They're
I think the
not
good thing
even
is,
saying highway like the 85 Bears.
yeah,
As Simon
we're not
said,
going to
nowhere
see.
close to the 85 Bears. I'm like,
Yeah, we're not going to see anything like that ever again. That 85 Bears was crazy, but I think the good thing is a lot of these teams have big games because look, Jordan, you talk about the Colts. They have to play against the Jags this week. The Bears have the Packers this week. So, a couple of teams that you may be on the fence about, like you tuning in or whatever. A lot of them have statement opportunities this weekend. So I think that's one of the good things with late in the season here. I feel like the playoff races are starting to separate a little bit, but every week you're going to get games that have like serious implications. I mean, we talk about the Ravens. You have Ravens Steelers this week, even though that might be the most unappealing of the games this weekend that have some meaning. But just compelling TV to watch. Dub Club. We have Seahawks, Packers, Patriots, Lions, Rams. I feel like there's really no argument, against any of those teams right there.
I know Anthony asked why Denver's not in the Dub Club.
Yeah.
Um, defensively, they're sound. I like their defense. It's their offense is questionable to me. I mean, I get their record. And sometimes half them games the defense did, hold it down for them. While offensively they struggled. Like, ain't no way you barely beat the Jets. What was it, 13-11? In London, that overseas game, that game was horrible. They did come back to beat the Eagles, but that was a close game. But I don't know, just something about the offense. Defensively, they're great. They went down to the wire with Washington. If it wasn't for Nick Benito, they would have had that loss.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like they're not Super Bowl contenders, in my opinion. So I think they're right underneath there. Could they? I mean, if they keep playing the way they are, could they? They could, but I don't have them as a contender.
I think, I think defensively, they're championship caliber. Absolutely. And when you look at them, you just know that if Bo Nix can take care of the ball, get like with that defense, you feel like if they scored 20, 25 points, they'd probably be golden. But just you get those performances, like you said, they're struggling against the Jets team. The offense can't do anything. I'm worried that a performance like that pops up in the playoffs, and that's what gets them eliminated. And that's the only reason why I have them there. Like, I like the direction they're going in. The offense, and that's Sean Payton's side of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
They got to tighten that up. Name the top 10 teams right now, then I'll tell you who should be number one. You're gonna put me on the spot like that? Okay.
Top 10 teams right now?
Yeah.
Like in any order?
Right. Yeah, I guess any order. So top 10 teams, I would say Rams,
Mm-hmm.
Seahawks,
Yep.
Patriots, Packers. So that's 4. I'd throw the Lions, Bears, Broncos, Bills, Texans. Yeah, so that would be my 10. Yeah, not in any order. Okay. Yeah, if you wanted an order, you'd have to give me some time. But yeah, those are the top 10 that I would have in some order. So, I mean, so I just said you're going to tell me who would be number one. What's up, Topper? Yes, they're slumping right now.
Pumpkins.
Yes. Now they have a big game against the Jags this week. They can kind of redeem themselves.
Historically, they do not play well versus the Jaguars.
Nope, they sure enough
They
don't.
don't. Yeah.
Wait, are they in Jacksonville?
Jacksonville. So I know this
No,
is not.
the Colts cannot beat Jacksonville in Jacksonville for some reason. I don't know what it is.
That division has weird occurrences like that. Because isn't like the Texans can't beat. It's like the Texans can't beat the Colts in Indy. The Colts can't beat the Jags in Jacksonville. It's so weird.
It always goes down to Houston and whoops up on the Texans. It's weird.
Yeah. This is weird. They've been pretty bad since the start of their tough schedule. Yeah.
And that's why they're right there.
Teams started slowing down Jonathan Taylor.
Yep.
And this is what's happened. But all right, so I mean, that's our precision index. We'll definitely have another one probably before the playoffs start, where we'll kind of set them and get you ready for the playoffs.
I'll
Hoops
do
to be
one
talked
with
about.
just the playoff teams because if they're eliminated, I'm not talking about them.
Yeah, yeah. If they're eliminated, we don't have to waste time tiering them because they're just sitting at home. So, yeah, we'll do a tier list for the playoff teams. Yeah.
The dungeon dwellers is preparing for the snacks and beverages to sit on the couch to watch the playoffs. So they're conversing with the other team to see what they're bringing.
Or they're trying
Right.
to spoil somebody else's playoff chances.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah. All right. So if you liked one tier list, got another for you. Now, NBA wise, I feel like there's probably less conversations or less areas for disagreement because I feel like Tank Alert. I feel like all those teams they're just bad. Like there's no reason to sit here and be like, oh, why are the Clippers down there?
Right.
They're trash and they're old. They have
Doo-doo,
no
but
draft picks. Like they're
I
tanking
think
for nothing.
Chris Paul, they deserve that.
But the crazy thing is they're tanking for nothing because they don't have first round picks.
Until
that's what I
2030.
said. Is there anything? That's what I said. Was there anything under Tank Alert? That's what they had.
Right. Yeah.
Just trash.
Yeah. Airball's excuses. Remember when the Bulls were 5-0 or whatever, and looking like the darling of the season. They're below 500 and about to fall.
I knew that was gonna come down.
The Bucks might be the special one. I mean, the surprising one. We can talk about the Bucks because we're getting the rumors now about Giannis, even though Giannis is now hurt. Which, as Nick Wright said, that might be the last time we see him in Milwaukee because by the time he comes back, guys can be traded who, whatever. Do you think that calf injury is the last time we see Giannis in a Bucks uniform?
No. And Nick Wright is wrong as hell, as always.
Nick wrong as always.
Mm-hmm.
No,
I agree. I think all this is enough.
he gets on my nerve. All right. I feel like I want to believe it, but a part of me is like, until I see it come from Shams that he's actually gotten traded, not that he's interested in being traded, I'm not going to believe anything because Giannis has trolled us too damn much. And this is what happens when you're a troll. Not a wannabe troll like Joel Embiid.
Media wants Giannis to
There's only two teams that could possibly could trade for him. Again, there's New York. That means Saucy Cat gotta go to Milwaukee. You probably gotta throw Bridges in there and some other first round pick. Or he can go to San Antonio. It makes perfect sense and he fits over there in San Antonio.
And top, the only thing I'll say is
uniform.
the media doesn't want Giannis in LA. They want him in New York so bad. Or South Beach.
For him to be in LA, you literally got to give up the whole crypto arena.
I'm not doing that, and that's why I don't want him. I'm not.
I've seen a breakdown, and that. Hold on, let me.
Okay. But yeah, New York, if they could force him anywhere, it'd be to the Knicks because the media is waiting for that day when the Knicks win the title. That's all they're waiting for. And if I'm a Bucks fan, you got to tell me I got to take Cap back. I already have Miles Turner, who is not the toughest big man either. I'd lose my mind if those two were in my front court.
All right, so it says, yes, this trade is financially doable. And the CBA compliments after 12-15, to my understanding, Milwaukee would need to waive a player and LA would need to convert a two-way player to a standard contract. Now listen to this crap, y'all. The Bucks would get Rui, Max Keebler, Gabe Vincent, Jared Vanderbilt, Dalton Connect. I think this is Tiro. It might be a two-way player or somebody else on the bench. LA's first round pick swap for 26, 28, 30, and 32.
a bunch of
The first round pick in 31, and then the second round pick in 32. That's who the Bucks would get. The Lakers get Giannis, Andre Jackson. They bring Thanasis over, Amir Coffey, and Cole Anthony.
excuse my language, but as the resident Lakers fan, fuck no.
I said,
no.
what? Who is doing this?
Rui, no.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No.
Who is doing this? Who is doing all that? That is terrible.
Yeah.
Rob ain't that damn stupid. He already
if he do some dumb like that, he better be fired like Nico.
Immediately. Right. Not after the season.
Expeditiously.
Mm-hmm. We just got rid of Jimmy. I'm good. I'll wait for Anthony Edwards because I'm waiting for that too. For the media to start trying to push Anthony Edwards out of Minnesota. I know that's coming. Fool's Gold. So we moved the Suns to Fool's Gold. We moved the Heat to Fool's Gold. Everybody else has been there. The Suns have been a bit of a surprise this year. A lot of people were expecting them to be, god awful, but they're showing a pulse.
Y'all got my guy. Y'all got my Nova guy, Colin Gillespie.
Yeah, and I mean he had a big game the other night. Then the Heat. Look, I've been one who's been ready for Heat culture to die and go off because I can't stand that terminology, but the Heat are having a decent year right now, so we had to bump them up. I mean, between the two of them, do you believe in one more than the other? Do you think either of them has staying power? Or do you think they may fall off?
It's possible they can fall off. I mean, I think they might stay in the middle of the pack there with the Fool's Gold. I don't see them going up or down.
Minnesota can't put the right players around him. He'll be out of there. I mean, that's fair because you do watch Minnesota. They need another playmaker. They've needed another playmaker.
And Gobert ain't it.
Right. Despite his offseason workouts where he's working on his mid-range and three-point shot, like he's not that
guy. You Ben Simmons showing off for the summertime, and then when the regular season comes, you don't do none of that.
Yeah. And if Randall's going to be your number two, you got some issues. So I think from that instance, Top and Sides and I agree that a request could be coming, but I don't know.
Yeah, Rudy Gobert is not a playmaker, despite him dropping 30 damn points on the fucking Lakers.
That will never ever happen again. It was a 30 and 24. That will never happen again.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it.
Right.
That was bullshit.
I mean, Rudy couldn't write a script for him to do that again. They'll either play Hero and sit Powell out, vice versa. They're never on the floor together. That is, well, yeah. Hey, that's Spoelstra.
Spoelstra's losing losing a little bit of his touch.
I mean, Tom, I would like to hear your thoughts on that because I've wondered what the thought is about Spoelstra in Miami because it's been a while since they've won, obviously, and it's now been a few years since they've been like real contenders in the East.
Yeah, no, I don't trust the Lakers either. Well, I've trusted them for the most part, and then these 2 games where you got Queen James kicking when we get blown out by 20 fucking points, and you think it's funny, man, get your old ass off my motherfucking roster. Kiki undermining JJ with your old bald headed ass. Get the fuck out of here.
You need to just let it go. Just let it go.
Retire. Now you're on the injury report for arthritis. That is layman's terms for sit your old ass down.
His arthritis and his sciatica is flaring up again.
And you still
Like,
having problems with that sciatica.
Like, he should be in some commercial somewhere. Like sciatica and arthritis. Just get you a rascal and move to Arizona and retire.
Get the fuck on somewhere. Go watch your daughter's volleyball games. Leave my roster the fuck alone. Take you and your bum ass son on. Like I just saw. Just proves to me that we don't need LeBron. We really don't. This whole season has proved to me we don't freaking need LeBron. And I'm sorry to go on a Lakers themed rant, but I just literally sat here and watched us get blown out by the damn Celtics. And I really wasn't that mad because I know Luka wasn't there. Do I think that game is a lot closer or maybe a win if Luka's there? Yes. And Bron had 8 points the other night. That's the first time since I was.
Oh yeah, he got it. He gave up his streak of 10 points.
He had 8 points the other night. 17 years ago, I was 7.
Dylan Brooks also kind of punked LeBron too. Which
what the fuck did LeBron get?
I hope more people do it.
Do it.
Because, yeah. And I agree with you, Jordy. Like, I obviously, as a Celtics fan, watched the game. It's like, if Luka was playing, like, I felt more that the Luka out of the lineup was more important than LeBron, even though they kept showing LeBron on the sideline. I'm like, LeBron wouldn't have affected that game if he played. Luka, yeah. But they showed him like especially in the second half, they showed him like every 5 minutes with his bucket hat on. He had this big water jug that he was drinking from, and I was just like, "Oh, you could have stayed home, man."
So mid-range is kind of in the middle. They're not quite contenders yet.
Right.
You see why?
Those are teams like if things break for them, they could be like a conference finals team. But yeah, they might be missing a piece. But we're recognizing that they're having a good season. I mean, I hope the Supersonics come back, and I hope they come back with the same color palette and everything. Don't change a thing about it. I think Mavs move a tier.
No, they right where they at. Airballs and excuses.
Well, they might be a couple weeks away from going to tank alert. But
right.
Nemhard's been solid. He has.
Gee, let him go.
Oh, say it again?
You talk about Nemhard that was with the Pacers, right?
No, that's his brother.
Yeah, the brother.
There's two?
Yeah,
there's two of them.
How many brothers are in the league?
A lot.
Yeah,
you got the Holiday brothers. You got the Thompson twins. You got Giannis and his brothers. You got Nemhard. What's the one in Indy? It's Aaron, right? Is it Aaron? No, Justin.
Andrew is Indy.
Andrew Nemhard. Yeah. So yeah. Ryan's in Dallas. Yeah.
I thought there's even more.
And you got There's another set. I think they on the bench though. I know the Warriors got one, and he went up against his brother, and it was like maybe garbage time, and it was like go score against your brother. I forget what their name is. But.
And now you got Seth and Steph on the same day.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's actually quite a few. And who knows?
You got the Holiday brothers. All three of them play.
Yeah.
Huh? There's three?
Yeah, it's three Holiday brothers. Come on, Drew. I need you to get together. It's Drew, Justin, and
Justin, Drew, and Aaron. Yeah. Aaron is the one. If you lose track of him, I can understand. But yeah, there's three.
Aaron. I didn't know. I knew about Justin.
Mm-hmm. I think Justin and Aaron played for the Hawks at one point. I think. Yeah. And look, a couple of years you'll have the Boozer brothers probably. And it's just
Bryce and Bronny.
Don't remind me.
Yeah. Is Bryce playing at Arizona? The couple times I've seen him.
I don't know. I think he's redshirted. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on over there.
I mean, they're a team trying to win a national title.
Now you got Jason Tatum getting on board. Oh, I'm going to be playing 10 years for Deuce. Come on now, Deuce. I know Deuce want to play basketball.
I love Tatum, but sometimes I wish he'd be quiet.
How you know Deuce want to play basketball? I can't believe he's 8 now. We didn't see this little boy. We didn't see this little boy grow up. He is 8 now.
Yeah.
And Riley
I will
Curry.
say,
Like,
Deuce does play basketball because Tatum puts up the videos all the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's a lefty shooter.
Oh, you don't see too many lefties.
Right. I mean,
now I have to go watch Deuce. You need to watch Deuce play some basketball.
Speaking of time, Steph Curry's oldest daughter, like she between 10 and 13. I can't pinpoint, but I'm like, damn, I'm that old.
Oh, don't forget about the Ball brothers. I forgot. How can I forget about Lonzo and Melo?
Well, because the middle brother's being a damn degenerate heathen and creating broken homes like a dumbass when you can't.
Because you know why? Because he the song that song he had out. They went to his head.
So, and you want to be a YN? Get your ass on somewhere.
Like how you leave Miss Nikki baby and had one kid, and then you get with another person, then you like, oh, get her knocked up, and then decide you don't want to be with her. What is going on?
She said you weren't even there. And she probably apologized to Miss Nikki baby. Now that's a grown woman.
I'm gonna need him to go back to stealing sunglasses.
Yeah.
Trump should have left him in China.
Mm-hmm. Melo.
I do believe Melo's going to get moved.
He is.
Yeah. I also think he's a stat guy, not a winner. But
that too.
I guess we'll close it out with Banner Vision, the teams that we feel like could win a title. Oh, Sajan's pulling his boomer card.
Oh my God, Sajan, come on, think about it for a second. It's right there in the letters.
Yeah. So obviously the Thunder. We have the Thunder up there because they just can't lose right now. Nuggets, who I keep saying it, I feel like don't hear a lot about them. Pistons, you hear even less about them, and they're just, I don't know, winning the East right now. And the Rockets, with that lineup that they throw out there with all the size, with the athleticism and everything, they're going to be a tough out.
You should have passed the ball.
I didn't want to say. I got you, Simon. But yeah, I mean, anything you guys want to add about the Banner Vision group?
The 76ers. You're on air and excuses watch.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What happened with the Sixers?
They're on the verge of being moved down.
Oh, with the airball and excuses?
Yep.
I had no issue with it.
With Joel on the floor, they are.
Yeah.
Joel off the floor. they can stay where they are.
This here's my Christmas gift, y'all. And it's not too much to ask, okay? It's not too much to ask. It will make me, I think right now it would make me happy. I think Joel is getting to the point because he was in an interview the other day after the game, and you can just see it all in his face and body language. He can't play basketball no more. He don't got the lift. He don't got the jump. He can't. He was what 3 of 9 yesterday, and he takes these games off. What are we doing, Joel? You gonna have to think about, is your knees, can your knees take this? And I don't think they can. We play better without him on the floor anyway.
Mm-hmm.
If he medically retires, do you know how much money we could get back to go find our big? I'm just saying. That'd be a Christmas miracle. That'd be a Christmas miracle. And then PG somehow get on the floor. He was like, "Oh, I'm like a bird. I got my wings underneath you." Wait a minute, what? Then you got your wings underneath you. You leave the nest. What are we talking about, PG? What are we doing?
He said all of that, then he injured his pinky ring, his pinky finger. You know what?
He's playing right now because I'm watching. But I'm just like, you can't keep up with these young cats we got. You can't keep up with Max, and you can't keep up with Edgecombe. He even said, I'm playing along with Tyrese. Mm-hmm. Y'all have to realize this isn't Joel's team no more. It's all about Maxey.
It doesn't help that Embiid came into the league with lower body issues already.
He gonna have Kenny knees. You know how the Jet Smith knees look like? They going to X. That's the type of knees Joel gonna have.
Right. Sergeant, I was just messing with you. I got you.
And it's funny for Embiid to be so damn fragile. He sure stays on the damn floor.
That's why I said he cracks me up how he falls. We know what the bottom of his shoes look like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
More so than the top of him.
Yeah.
And he has the crazy part is he has a shoe deal with Skechers.
That's the damn problem. Skechers are terrible to hoop in. Everybody knows that. That damn dog knows that.
I actually did not know he was Skechers.
Yes, he's endorsed with Skechers.
And that's why his knees are effed up. And so is his ankles. No support.
That's what I'm saying. They already in nursing home. Take PG, please. Take PG too. Give Joel and PG's back to LA. Just take them.
And take Mr. Arthritis.
He can be paired with Kawhi and James Harden
and Bronny the Water Boy. Get on.
That would be hilarious if they all ended up with the Clippers.
They all can go somewhere else and rock.
That means we can finally play Jamani Groom. Like, come on, like I'm over Joel. I told you his jersey is the bottom of my closet. I'm never pulling it back out. I'm gonna have to get another Sixers jersey, or I'm still wearing AI and Jimmy Butler.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna blame you. But yeah, we'll obviously revisit Hardwood hierarchy probably in a few weeks and see if there's any more movement going on there. But we're gonna keep it moving. Key, bird's eye view. Seems like a simple message there.
Look, I don't have nothing to talk about because I've been saying the same sugar honey iced tea. Where we going? Week 14?
Yeah.
For the past 14 weeks. There it is in the pudding. Just win the damn game. That's it and that's all. I don't have nothing else to say. They're blaming Jalen Hurts. They're saying Jalen Hurts. Oh, it's Jalen Hurts' issue. Oh, they're saying, oh, he don't talk to his guys. Oh, he sits by himself. But the cameras show you what the cameras want to show you. If you go back and look at Hard Knocks, when we played the Chicago Bears and he missed that slant route to Devontae Smith, which would have been a walk-in touchdown if he threw it right. He went over there. He said, "What happened? That's my fault. I have to make that throw, and let's just go back out there and keep playing." He do hold himself accountable. Should they have his eggs Petrulla's house? Of course not. You know, I don't condone that. And then that's where you draw the line, and that now you crossing the line.
Mm-hmm.
Does he need to go? Absolutely. Does Nick Sirianni need to go? At this point, he can go to, because how do you not know that everybody in the whole NFL knows what we're doing? Knows what we're doing, and you don't see what we're doing, and you don't see that's a problem. Every analyst, every former Eagle player, every player that wasn't an Eagle can see what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a problem, but you don't. Oh, I'm not going to change. Then Jalen Carter, he's going to be out because we all know he was bad on his shoulder injury. That's why Jalen Carter's not Jalen Carter he used to last year. He's hurt. So, but there it is. I'm not going all the way into it. Short, sweet, and simple. Just win the damn game. That's it. That's all.
All right.
At least you have expectations.
We got 5 games left. We got the Chargers. If we lose, I swear for beans, if we lose to the Raiders, I'm not going to hear that. Nope. I think I may be done for the rest of the season. We lose to the Raiders. Then we got Washington, the Bills, then Washington again. These are 5 winnable games.
Mm-hmm. Okay, there you go. Just win the game. All right, Jordan.
See, if you have expectations at this point of the year, I envy you. Mine are permanently off. Permanently. Because last week, I had taken bits and pieces of the last few weeks and made a very educated prediction that they were going to win a game. Did they win? F no. Did they get close to winning? Fuck no. So, my expectations for this team are off. Like, I just want to see improvement. Actually, F that. Get me to week 18. Get Mike McCoy ass up out of there. Get all that conservative bullshit out of there. Go get me a veteran head coach that knows how to lead a freaking team. Leave Denard Wilson. Use these last 4 weeks to figure out who the hell deserves to be a part of this team moving forward. I am tired. Get me to the offseason. Like, damn. We're already supposed to have the number 1 pick. I would say to trade it and get more picks. Mm-hmm. Probably. Unless you can get me Caden Proctor. Go get me Caden Proctor so I can run jumbo with him and Big Jeff on the 1-yard line. That's all I want.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's been a season to freaking forget. And Callahan, that job that he did deserves for him not to get another head coaching job.
Yeah. I feel like if he felt like he was going to get maybe a coordinator job right after that, I feel like he probably waits a few years. Unless he goes to college, I don't know.
What college would want that?
Probably some small school, I don't know. Yeah, no big name program's going to take him, but... It'll be interesting to see if he does get another job right away.
Your team is not giving me a lot to talk about, so woo. Vote Big Jeff to the Pro Bowl. Woo.
Okay, there you go.
I got that to look forward to.
Mm-hmm. Well, like you said earlier, you're in draft mode, and we know Proctor is your dream pick.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. Patriots are on a bye, so no game to look forward to. But they did beat the Giants, and I purposely used that picture as kind of like the postage stamp on a postcard there. But it was a clean hit. It was a beautiful hit. Brought a tear to my eye. Christian Ellis just decleating Jackson Dart on the sideline. And then later as Mike Vrabel put it, Christian Ellis lights out because he did knock Gunnar Olszewski out for a big fumble. But they got their win going into the bye. Could have been a game that they could have slept walked through, but nope, they showed the intensity that they have over the 10-game winning streak. They're 11-2. Even though Giants fans keep complaining about dirty hit, they can go somewhere. Good for Jackson Dart, who was just like, we're not playing soccer, so he understands it was a legal hit. So yeah, now they have themselves in a position that if the Bills lose this week, when they play the Bills next week, it would be for the division. If they win that game, they'd actually clinch it, which would be a big deal for this team. Drake May is now the prohibitive favorite, according to Vegas, for MVP. And I think that's because of the Giants game, and then Stafford had a below average game against the Panthers. So May is leading the charge. I still don't know if they'll actually give it to him, because I feel like a lot of people have been wanting to give it to Stafford, but if Stafford continues playing like he did against the Panthers, Drake May is the clear-cut guy to give it to. And if he does get it, he would kind of follow the trend of like Burrow, Mahomes, Lamar, guys who won it in their second year. Although David Andrews doesn't want it because he thinks it's a curse winning MVP and then trying to win a Super Bowl in the same year. So we'll see what that goes. But yeah, bye week, not a lot to talk about. Hopefully some guys who might be banged up get healthy, because the stretch run they do have, like I said, the Bills. They have the Ravens game coming up, which I can't wait for that one. I'm just hoping they blow them out. Oh, I will be
30. Put 40
I will
on the
be as insufferable as Ravens fans are on a week-to-week basis if they blow them out. That's all I'm gonna say. But those are like the two big games left on the schedule. Everything else, I mean, I don't know what they'll finish as, but 11-2 is well beyond my expectations. So good for them.
You said this was a 9-win team.
I said 10 tops. Yes, I was one of those. So yeah, like I said, they completely. They're shocking me with each week right now. But yeah, that's all I got. Picks.
Oh my God.
So I mean, Jory it was a tough week, but all that has done is just bring us all closer together.
You have a perfect week, and I have the worst week I had all season. What kind of?
I think I had my bad week.
Eagles screwed me over.
Well, I had my bad week, I think, last week, so I guess it went to you this week. But look at the records. Jory's 41-27-1. I'm 42-26-1. He's 36-21-1. So I'm 16 above 500. Jory's 14. He's 15. We're right there with each other. So yeah, Eagles losing to the Bears. That ruined your perfect week, Key. But well, look, the Ravens screwed you over, Jory. That's a game that if they were the team that everybody's been trying to tell us they are. That's the game they should have won. But we saw what they did. They look. We talked about Ravens enough. That's all they get. Yeah. Yes, I see you, George. Chiefs, Cowboys, got you. But look, that like I said, that's your bad week. You put it behind you. We got more picks ahead, which we'll get into. Your picks for week 14.
At least I got one.
Okay. Yeah, you got Lions over the Cowboys.
I don't know why I picked this game. I don't know why I picked the Titans to win the game. I had a weird feeling, and usually when I have weird feelings, I just go with it. That's the weird feeling. I don't think the Chiefs are going to be able to operate with the Texans defense at all. So I'm going to pick the Texans. Now, this one, I'm going to pick the Eagles.
Okay.
But if they lose, I'm going to join Key in mincing their ass up next week. And it will not be pretty. Because they should beat a Chargers team that doesn't have an offensive line.
And Herbert has that broken bone in his non-throwing hand.
Yes, I mean, Herbert talking the way Herbert talking, he gonna play. Again, that's gonna be hard. If he has some type of cast or something on that hand, it is going to be hard. You saw what Aaron Rodgers had to go through. You're not gonna be able to be at the center.
Yeah.
And Seahawks over the Falcons because I just want Raheem Morris out of my state.
Yeah. I mean, look, I think, you were sharing the same sentiment with Key that if the Eagles do lose, I think a lot of people will lose it. What might save some of it is the Cowboys did lose. If the Cowboys had beat the Lions and then the Eagles lost to the Chargers, I think it would have been a very interesting environment in the Philly area. But okay, those are Jordan's picks. Yes, they need to be a package pair because the GM has been just as bad.
Has needed to go for the past 3 seasons.
Yes.
My cousin is a Atlanta season. She's an Atlanta fan. She's a season ticket holder. She tell you, Raheem. She said she didn't want him either. He didn't work Kirk Cousins. She didn't want none of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're gonna have to figure out something because Pennick's not gonna be back.
Yeah.
By his injury. Are you really gonna ride with Kirk Cousins again?
But Kirk doesn't even want to be there.
Y'all better go get Mac.
Yeah. I mean, Mac has shown he can be a starter. Like, why not? Tapa, look. This is the debate I had on TikTok with a couple of Falcons fans. They're telling me they made the right decision giving up the first round pick.
Wait, what was the trade again? What did they do?
They traded to get back in the first round to draft James Pierce. They traded their first round pick.
Oh my God.
Falcons fans are telling me that I'm a casual for saying that was the wrong decision. So they're fine with it. I hope they enjoy this terrible season with no first round pick next year.
Yeah, because now
that's the way organizations turn it around.
That's gonna be a top 10 pick, and guess where that go? To the damn Rams.
Yes. But
so you're adding more fuel to them, or they can possibly trade back, or them having 2 first round picks, their own in that other pick. They might get a splash person with trading or move up, or it depends. They got a lot of leverage with that first round pick.
But that's the way Falcons do it. I had Lions over the Cowboys. Yeah, I have the Texans over the Chiefs. I think I feel like the dirt's been kind of thrown on them a little bit. I think the Texans finish the job. You can finally kind of end the season for the Chiefs, and they won't be a playoff team. I have the Colts beating the Jags, even though I'm not confident in that in any way. I'm starting to doubt why I even picked the game, but something tells me it's a weird year. The Colts find a way and beat the Jags. I have the Eagles over the Chargers. I think it's going to be one of those games where fourth quarter it may be a tie game. People might be losing their minds, and the Eagles find a way to win it late. I also went the Seahawks over the Falcons, and Jordan, I'm not going to lie, the Raheem Morris thing was my motivation because I kind of just want to see it happen at this point. And with each loss, more and more Falcons fans just crash out on social media, which gives me joy anyway. So
It is hilarious.
I'm literally just picking the Seahawks just for that. So, side that's also a great point. McVay does not believe in picks anyway. He might take one of them, maybe. But
he learned his lesson from the last time he said F them picks and did all of that. And then the next season he wanted to retire because it was bad.
That's what I'm saying. I could see them using one probably on. Well, at some point they kind of have to draft a quarterback.
I was about to say, do y'all see Stafford staying? Like, how many more years? Come on, really, does Stafford have left?
Would you hire Raheem Morris?
No, I wouldn't hire him as nothing.
No.
He was a coordinator when Dan Quinn was here.
Mm-hmm. Position coach? Maybe. Let him stick to one position, and that's good. I don't need him running my defense. That's also true. So I kind of think they draft a quarterback.
I mean, Stafford's had a hell of a career, even though he's half those careers was with Detroit, and we all know how Detroit teams was. And then they made the absolute correct move to swap him and Goff. And as soon as they did that, I said the Rams is winning the chip. So what happened? They got a chip. So I'm happy that Stafford got his ring because out of all the quarterbacks, he definitely deserves to get out that organization. But again, it's you at one point you're gonna have to get his replacement.
Yep.
And we want Kelly Stafford to shut up. Yeah, we don't.
Also, Stafford did just have that neck fusion surgery thing. Like, yeah.
We don't want him to retire. We want her to be quiet. Let the man retire on his own time. Your bills are paid.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
She's on my damn nerve. Every time she opens her mouth.
Yeah.
All right, so pick the Lions as well. The Chiefs they're in desperate mode now, so they have to win this game against Houston. So I'm going to take the Chiefs. Jesus Christ, I'm going to take my words. I'm gonna ride the hot hand. I know it's a division game, and it's with the Packers. And the Packers won the first game, didn't they? No, this is their first time playing. Okay, because they play again on the 20th. That got flexed to prime time. Okay, so I'm gonna say the Bears, and then I got Jacksonville.
Okay. My only worry with the Chiefs, are they gonna keep Will Anderson and Danielle Hunter away from Pat Mahomes?
Right.
That's my worry. So,
Daddy gonna be running for his life.
Yeah. But the problem is, if he runs away from one, he's running into the other one.
Trevor Lawrence fans can stop being delusional and just realize that the man peaked in college.
Hey, Liam Cohen may be a miracle worker, but Trevor Lawrence has taken years off that man's life.
Did we see the pick that he threw against the Raiders? Did you see that dumbass shit? Like, bro, that and the fact that I'm still harping on it should tell you how stupid of a fucking pick that was.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't a damn Jaguar jersey nowhere near that damn ball. Why would you throw that?
That's Trevor now. If it's not a hospital pass that he'll throw,
Liam Cohen gonna have a shot in the L by the end of the game.
Liam already got great. Yeah, we see that man slam his headset, slam his play sheet, look up in the air like, "Why me?" Like he's gone through it this year.
It's kind of like Brian Callahan with Will. What the f are you doing? Last year.
It is absolutely the Trevor experience.
Ew.
Yeah. Oh, final burn.
All right, so there's rumors going around saying Abdul Carter was in practice watching porn and got caught because of his headphones wasn't on, and that's how he got caught. I don't know how true that is, but you clearly see this man was knocked out in the meeting, so he got benched because he was sleeping. Come on, like you couldn't even hide that you was nodding off. Like you was stone cold gone. So Abdul Carter, come on now, this is your first time ever playing in the NFL. And I get it. Maybe in college that might have slid over with Penn State. But we in the pros now. You have to stay up. Go to sleep at night. I understand it could be boring, but you have to stay up. At least try to knock it off. Sunglasses, something. Like you just straight. He was straight nodded, like he was at church going. Because that's when once you in church, you hear the praise dancing and the singer. As soon as the pastor say one word, let us bow our heads, and that's a wrap. You going from there, you sleep. Mm-hmm. So you gotta do better at stand up.
It was the head tilted back for me. Like at least put your head on the desk or something.
Yeah, because the thing, like, what should have happened? One of those good dreams should have happened, and he should have had to yank his head back, and he should have just fell backwards and woke his damn self up.
Right.
In school, and you slept in school for whatever. Like I used to be done with my lessons really fast, so I could take a nap, and I always got 100. I was damn near a straight A student, but neither here nor there. But I would go to sleep, and then whatever dream, I felt like I was falling.
Yeah, don't fall in dreams ain't no joke.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? And you just jolt yourself awake because you feel like you were falling. You would stomp on the floor. I'm like, that should have happened to him.
Yeah.
But he was so far gone that he just would have hit something.
Jerry Judy. Jerry Judy. This is why Steve Smith Sr. said, "Who was a jag? If you don't know what a jag is, you are just a guy, sir. Just a guy." So you making this big stinking fuss on the sidelines, talking to the door, telling him what to do, what he shouldn't do, how to throw the ball. You ain't do none of this with Dylan Gabriel. None. What are we doing, sir? And then you had the nerve to get a wide open pass, you showboat, and you fumble.
Dumbass.
What are we doing, Jerry? What are we doing? You wasn't that great. Maybe in Oklahoma, you wasn't that great. You went to Denver and went and stayed over there. Now you here.
You went down.
No better. You are just a guy, sir. Just a guy. So y'all them two in the final burn for me. That was it.
He went to Alabama and got overshadowed by Smitty.
Sure did.
I think Justin Jefferson's just frustrated, and he should be because the quarterback play just is not good. I do think him speaking out will force the Vikings to probably draft another quarterback or get one in free agency.
Yeah, they know they can't lose him.
I mean, Mac can go to Minnesota. Mac and Justin Jefferson.
That would not be a bad move. Wasn't Jerry Judy in the same class as CeeDee Lamb?
CeeDee Lamb went first.
Mm-hmm. Never high on a Duke Carter.
It's something about them players that wear number 11 that's always we hear about. Abdul Carter wore number 11 in Penn State. You all already know who else wore number 11 in Penn State. Parsons.
And why do they look alike?
They do.
Didn't LeVar Arrington wear 11 too?
Yes, he did.
Yeah. I think it's like, that's like some symbolic thing, like your linebacker wears 11, whatever. But all right.
Oh God.
Jory's coming for everybody.
Well, I already got on Kawhi ass earlier.
Yeah.
I got on LeBron bitch ass earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Bob Griffin III, bring your stupid ass to the front. If you don't know who Bob Griffin III is, I'm talking about RG3. the tweet about BYU. I get that you're trying to argue for BYU. I get it. You watch people you like to watch people in Utah. Okay. Not my cup of tea. You can have that. I live in the South, so it's very hard for me to find anything west of Texas. You could have done that without that stupid ass, uneducated, dumbass sentence at the end. Don't persecute Christians. Fuck you mean? Don't persecute Christians. Motherfucker. We talking about the same Christians. And I'm like, I am a Christian myself. So I can say this shit. We talk about the same Christians who twist up the Bible for their own good.
And they be the first ones to talk about you behind your back. They the main ones to talk about you behind your back. Go ahead. I'm sorry, my bad. Go.
What religion did the Holocaust? What? Which one? The Crusades. Hell.
Mm-hmm.
The main reason why we don't have as many Native Americans as we once had is because of God, gold, and glory. And Robert Griffin III, if your ass learned anything in elementary, middle, or high school, you would know that Christians have spent more time persecuting and twisting the Bible up than anybody. And before we get into the whole BYU thing, because that's a whole nother angle to it that I'm finna add. BYU, that's a Mormon school.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's the Latter-day Saints, whatever the fuck they call that church.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, the Latter-day Saints. I mean, they ain't no better.
They're not Christian. And you know why? You know the main reason why I'm finna go there. Because the Bible teaches us to love all our people despite the skin. What does Mormonism teach? That this is a sin. That if I was born like this, because I sinned somewhere. And they like to control what type of drawers people wear. ain't none of that shit in the Bible. Ain't none of that shit in the Bible.
Oh man.
I don't like nobody like this. And you mean to sit here and tell me not to persecute Christians? Mormonism is not Christianity, it's heresy. And I'm willing to fight. You're not finna sit here and twist up God's word with me. And I don't mean to start preaching and everything, but this is some bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
You mean to sit here and tell me that you rooting for a team that don't like black people and like to believes in controlling people's draws and kick people out for having premarital sex? Even though we all know what goes on in churches. Scandals. Mormonism isn't an exception either. Church of Latter-day Jesus Christ Saints, whatever the fuck the order is. How you gonna put Jesus Christ on something that you think that black people were born because of a sin? That ain't Christ-like. Amongst other
Very
stuff.
cool.
You know, they go through these gene things and they baptize you, whether or not you're Mormon or not. So they go through people's name databases and whatever and baptize them as far as Mormon ideology. That shit is a cult, not no damn Christianity. Anyway, let me get off my high horse about that shit.
No, it is because I was walking. Hold on, for a quick story. I was walking home walking home from work. I got caught. I seen them. Mind you, I saw them on the other side of the street. And next minute I know they in front of me. Oh, how y'all get to me so fast?
They're a cult.
I mean, the only thing I'll add is it's hilarious to me that like he and his wife were taken up for BYU. Like BYU's not playing in the Big 12 championship game, and if they win that, we'll be in the playoffs. So what exactly are they? Huh?
Don't persecute Christians, motherfucking Notre Dame is going
But
to
I'm
be
just
in
saying,
the
like they
playoffs.
use that to make it seem like the NCAA had some agenda against BYU because of them being a Christian school, and it's like
Notre Dame.
they're literally playing tomorrow to earn a playoff spot. So the NCAA is not keeping them out of anywhere.
Notre Dame is Catholic, and that's the true form of Christianity, dumbass Robert.
Right. So they hold BYU down, and every year people say they show favor to Notre Dame. So clearly you got the messaging wrong, but that's RG3 anyway.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, damn tweet was wrong. Anyway, and Dylan Gabriel's girlfriend, I would get on you. Your ass just need to shut the hell up. Spilling shit that you ain't done no fucking business spilling. Excuse my language. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Because we don't need to know everybody in that locker room wants Dylan to play. That's probably a bold-faced fucking lie.
Yeah.
I still felt like they played better with Shador than Gabriel.
Exactly. So you need
the
to be
team
quiet.
wanted him to play. He's cleared concussion protocol. Why isn't he playing?
Exactly. Well, because now Deshaun Watson is in the mix, and you know Stefanski doesn't know what the fuck he's gonna do.
Stefanski's probably like drinking hard liquor right now.
Because he know he's about to be going.
Right. And he has to watch Deshaun Watson again.
Yep. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
But he also asked for Deshaun Watson, so do I really feel bad for him? No.
True.
And Trevon Boykin.
Oh, God.
You bitch ass. Ooh. Ooh. There are certain things we like don't do, and we'll do all that pillow talking shit. All that gossiping. Have you noticed that the 9 times out of 10, the messiest person you know is a man?
Telling you, it's always the dudes that's chirping.
Sorry, Kyle.
Sorry.
9 times out of 10, it's a man, or it starts with a damn man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why are you going on podcast talking about it was weird when he went to Russ's family? Listen here, you damn criminal. You lucky you even went in there. He even invited you. That was a blessing, and you done fucked that up. It was weird because his family wasn't there. What if they didn't have anything to do? You don't know what them families got going on. What
Mama Russ spoke up.
I'm glad Mama spoke up. Jailbird, like
Mama Russ said Russell's sister at that time had a basketball tournament. That's why they wasn't there.
She was at Stanford then.
Mm-hmm.
So why Now that you done put that out there, you making yourself look bad, real bad, because that man showed you the most respect and the most. He opened up his house to you, and because his family wasn't there, because this is at a basketball tournament, you think it's weird. Some things you just need to mind your business about. Mm-hmm. If you are an open guest in somebody's house, you need to mind your business. Unless you know everything. Now, if I know everything about where I'm going, of course I'm going to be in the know. I got all the tea. If y'all close like that. But if y'all don't know anything and you just think it's something a little off, you don't speak on that shit on no damn podcast.
Then he gonna say Future was bad.
Future, all kids are bad as hell. I don't know who needs to hear this. All of them little crotch gremlins are bad. All of them. You finna see in just a second with his bullshit. You finna see that shit in just a second. Oh, you got me on fire with that Jermaine Jackson shit. Cause now I'm on 10. Cause that pisses me off every fucking time I see that picture. Like, what the fuck are you doing walking around?
Wait, Kyle, you got the picture?
Yes.
Yeah.
Get up there, bro. Cause I'm like, Jermaine damn Jackson.
Oh, okay. Let me put it up. All right, hold on.
What the fuck do you got going on? Why are you out here in public looking like a fucking marker? What barbershop did you go and say, hey, let me get the Sharpie special? What in the spray tan hell is going on here? What the
that's worse
than going on?
That's worse than Jaylen Brown.
Way worse. This nigga's like a damn marker with the eraser at the top.
He sharpied in his hair. He got the expo. He got the white word marker.
Left that little patch right there. You should have just went ahead and covered the whole entire thing so you can just go ahead and be a Teletubby. And then the eyebrows. My God. Are those cinder blocks? Caterpillars? Most men I know have really nice eyebrows and they don't need to do that to it.
But I just need to know who
you're looking like Ursula.
Who let him go out the house like this? Who's telling him this is okay?
I know it's not his son. Mind you, the son just got the damn just starred in the biopic playing as your brother, and you walking out the house looking like a damn fool.
And he don't got siblings. His other siblings can't tell him. His friends, somebody, can't tell him this ain't this don't look right. You can't go out the house looking like this.
Janet, come get your brother. Janet, come get your damn brother. Like, bro. Why does he look like a damn tree? What?
What? He don't got no image right now. Just let it go. Let it go.
Let it go.
The Just for Men is gone.
You got a big ass, you got a whole patch right here looking like the eraser cap. Looking like a goddamn duster, like a Swiffer duster on the top of your head. And you
Carlos Boozer walked so Jermaine Jackson could run.
Right.
Jaylen Brown, please don't be like Jermaine.
He wouldn't look like, what did he ask for? I'm really did he pay for that? Please tell me he didn't pay for that.
I'm hoping he did it himself.
Because if he paid for that, he got scammed.
He went in and he was like, "Let me."
Bad. The eyebrows look like.
Yeah, like this, he literally just have a patch of hair at the top. Like everything else is colored in. There's no hair.
What are you supposed to be? Like, what is this?
He walked in. He was like, "Let me get that Maleficent," and they said, "We got you."
Not Maleficent.
He looked like the dude off of Hunger Games.
I know who he looked like. Y'all know. Hold on. Damn it, JJ from what's the show on Netflix? The kids be watching. Damn it, it's on. Hold on. I'm about to get it because it's irking me.
He kind of
Got a
reminds.
big ass head. Cocomelon.
Oh, yeah.
He looks like JJ from Cocomelon with the little curly top.
Or the dude from Hunger Games, the evil ass dude from Hunger Games. All he's missing is the painted on beard. You know which one I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Come on, Jermaine. Come on, bro.
Okay, looks like JJ. Or he could be, what's the name from The Fifth Element? Chris Tucker.
Yeah.
And speaking of Michael Jackson, he has an impersonator named Fabio, who's also pissing me off. Oh, Fabio ass over here mad as hell because he didn't get the chance to be the Michael. He wishes they would have taken him into consideration. Now, I don't know. I sent you a TikTok video of that man dancing, Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
And I sent you one of the men singing. He was singing butterflies and it sounded like moths. He was stiff as a damn board. And he fell.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
he does this on TikTok live, people. Not like he just records himself. He goes live with this nonsense.
This bullshit. He does. And then this is the same dude that went and said that Miss Catherine was half Japanese and half Hispanic. I'm like, how the fuck she get to Gary, Indiana then?
Only he knows.
And he didn't know Michael Jackson was a black man. He swears to God that Michael Jackson got his nose job to look like him. He's been dead before you. What are you talking about? Right. He can't sing. He can't he can't dance. He can't twirl. He can't do none of that shit. He don't even really look like Michael for real. He looked like Sandra Bullock. He's starting to piss me off. What do you mean he's not a black man? A black man would be like a black man from the Congo. Not all fucking black men come from the Congo, you Portuguese idiot. Like, bro. Of course. He was like, if he was black, he'd bring that whole damn comment pissed me off. Do you think I come from the Congo? All people that look like this don't come from no damn Congo.
Right.
Dang, they trying to say we straight from Africa to Congo?
He didn't know Michael was black. He always thought that Michael had been fair skinned. No, Michael is an African American man. He's never shied away from that shit either. Then talking about, well, Michael had good hair. He permed the shit. Ain't shit wrong. And there's
that's why it caught on fire.
Huh?
Yeah. Why it caught on fire? It's a Pepsi commercial.
Hold on. How you an MJ impersonator? You never saw the movie, so you didn't know he was a little black kid?
How do you not know Michael Jackson is black, but you swear he's not black? Because if he was black, he'd be like the black man from the Congo. Not all black men come from the Congo, you smooth brain bitch. Don't sit here and piss me off. I see.
Simon, you are 100% correct.
That's better than that. There's crackheads around my job that can do 1,000 times better than that. And you want
all you gotta do is tell them you'll give them a platter and they'll dance for free.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And you mean to tell me that you're mad because they didn't give you an opportunity to play Michael Jackson in the biopic, but you're still anxiously awaiting the release? Nigga, who are you? Who are you? Other than somebody who like to cosplay Michael Jackson who don't know shit. I'm still tripping on the fact that apparently I didn't know that Katherine Jackson was half Hispanic, half Japanese. Ass grew up in Gary, Indiana. That's as bad as black as you can get.
Mm-hmm. I
Didn't
mean,
know she was black.
he need to hit up somebody at Tubi and go be a Tubi Michael Jackson. They would fit in over there perfectly.
Get in over there.
Yeah.
All that stiff ass dancing. You can't heel toe. You can't do the moonwalk. You can't do none of that. You can barely shuffle around the room. I'm glad that it was his nephew. I really am. And that kind of warms my heart a little bit. But then you got this little jealous, delusional, narcissistic over here just thinking that the world revolves around him. It should have been me. No, it shouldn't have. You talentless fraud. No, it shouldn't have.
Right.
And to bring it back to sports, I don't know what it is about this. This pouting shit that's going on in these sports, but I know what the issue is. Jair Alexander and Darius Slay know that they're fried, and instead of ending a season out on a good term, they're perfectly content with pouting, throwing a fit, and fucking quitting.
Yeah.
Darius Slay is doing all this shit because he wanted to go to Philly and Buffalo picked him up. Are we 30 or are we 3?
I mean, that's a reason why though. Did you hear his reasoning?
What?
So he said he's not. Initially he wanted to play one more year. So one, he said he's not getting younger. He has an 18-year-old. He's in his last senior year of high school. He don't want to move to Buffalo. He already went to Detroit. He went to Philly. He said Pittsburgh. He said he don't want to. He don't want to play. He don't want to move to Buffalo. So that's why he's contemplating on retiring. So they can't do nothing. So even if he retires and decide, I'm gonna change my mind, still got to play with Buffalo.
Still have his rights. Yeah.
I mean,
but the Bills screwed themselves over because they always got hurt. They let go one person thinking they was gonna get Slay, and now
Slay hasn't reported yet. Yeah.
And he's not going to.
Yeah. That case, file the paperwork and go be with your son.
Exactly. Go be with your son. If that's the case, go enjoy your son's last year of high school.
Yep.
But his wife makes a mean banana pudding. His wife makes a mean banana pudding though.
No.
I wish that I had somebody that would have spent more time with me my senior year of high school, but that's neither here nor there. Now, Jair, on the other hand, he quit.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And your ass don't need to be on another fucking roster just for that. That's all I had. The next time Jermaine Jackson goes out in public like that, somebody slap him. I usually don't condone elder abuse, but I also don't condone going out in the public looking like a fool like that. Looking like a cartoon character. You sat in the damn chair talking about, hey, let me get the Teletubby fade.
Yeah.
That patch is looking like a coarser version of an alfalfa hair. You know what alfalfa hair is? Like, bro. He looks like a mask. He don't even look real. That don't even look real until you hear him talk. And I'm like,
It'll look like you can take a match and go.
it'll just melt off. Who told him to do that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Dude, they have man wigs.
He can get the man weave. I mean, he can get the toupee looking thing, and it'll be a nice one too.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these men be, when they feel like they're balding up there and they don't want to let it go, they get little pieces. They get lace fronts. We're all in our masculinity bag today. They get lace fronts and pieces. He could have did that shit. He got enough money to get him a good one piece, a good toupee.
Mm-hmm.
Not going out the house looking like a matchstick. The hell? Like a burnt matchstick.
Mm-hmm. Do what you do when you do what you do. Yeah.
He don't need to do that shit no more. Don't do that.
Right. All right. That was the final word. Gave you all something to laugh at for the week. But we're gonna end the show with, what are you watching this weekend? There's a lot to choose from. If you're a sports fan, you could literally from Saturday morning till Sunday night sit down and have something good to watch.
We got the championship games for college. We got Ohio State and Indiana. We watching that. You got Georgia and Bama. I think I'm going to be more on the college scene this weekend more than the NFL. Of course, you got Chicago and the Packers only because of how the North is. I don't think I'm going to be really paying too much for basketball this week.
Yeah.
I will be watching the SEC championship game as Alabama rolls into Bryant-Denny East.
Roll Tide.
Because the whole entire state of Georgia is Bryant-Denny East.
Mm-hmm.
I will be forced to watch whatever fucking product my Titans put on the field. Now, will I be watching with a pair of sunglasses? Yes. I'm also watching the Colts game because I want to see whose season we get to ruin.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I just watch my Lakers lose, so F them.
Yeah.
I mean, Jermaine also could have went and got, what's that damn shit called with the infomercial that all the time? Bosley.
Yeah. I mean, he can make some money doing that.
Commercials.
Make some money, do some Bosley ads. Yeah. I mean, they're on all the time. I'm sure he's seen the commercial.
They're still playing.
Yeah.
Or he can just take off the spray paint and just rock his curly fro. Like, rock the curls. Like, what's wrong with it?
Because he ain't got curls all over his head no more. He don't want to rock it. He got curls in one patch. And instead of let that patch go and just rocking a bald fade.
I'll take that patch over that mess.
Yeah, I really would just wear that patch over looking like that. Man, he's giving me Thomas the tank engine right now. Like,
yeah.
Oh, the Mavericks kept it close for a little bit, and now the Thunder just no, not when you come out the house looking like that. Like certain things, you just gotta stay in the house if you look a mess.
Not gonna lie, Topper, I could actually see that happening. Somebody making that movie. Well, I guess that would be the choice.
No, cast Fabio to play Carly. I'm being funny.
But yeah, like So here, look, if you wanted a full weekend, you could literally do this. I'm starting with grass ping pong. I know, whatever. But Saturday, 7:30 a.m., Arsenal Aston Villa is going to be a great game.
No, first, nobody's waking up to watch that. I mean,
Talking to my
soccer fans
soccer
are, but I'm just
crowd
like, I'm
right
gonna be
now.
rolling over at 7:30.
I will be up watching that.
You can watch that.
Okay, that's fine. Saturday at noon, you get RG3's BYU versus Texas Tech. So you can watch it and root against BYU just for RG3 to feel whatever. 4 p.m. on Saturday, you get Georgia Bama. Everybody's watching that one for the SEC title. Then you have Saturday at 8, you get Indiana Ohio State for the Big Ten title. That's number 1 versus number 2. So that game has a lot on the line there. Then Sunday, 1 p.m. There's actually a lot of good games at 1 o'clock. I'm picking the Bengals and the Bills as a Patriots fan. I gotta watch the Bills, and my propaganda for the Bengals to win the North. I kind of need the Bengals to win, but I'm watching that. 4:25, Bears Packers battle for number 1 in the NFC, and then Sunday night you get Texans Chiefs. That is your sports weekend right there. Technically, 1 o'clock you could just watch Red Zone because, like I said, a lot of games you want to keep your eye on, but that's kind of what I'm going to be doing. There's actually some college basketball in there. I think Michigan State plays Duke, which is like a top 10 matchup. But I think that comes on the same time as BYU Texas Tech. So if you don't want to watch that, you can watch Duke Michigan State instead. And yeah, that's your sports weekend. Expecting Ohio State to fall. That would be crazy because that would mean Indiana would be the number 1 overall seed going into the playoffs. Who had that? Indiana is now a football school. Crazy. But yeah, that's what we're watching this weekend. It's a really good weekend for sports. But that is also all we got for you. So as I bring us all back up here, you as well, Sajin. Have a great weekend. Make sure you come back next week. But I guess Key, anything you want to add before we get out of here?
No, just hoping for some type of playing an offense on the Monday. So we'll see.
Yeah. Okay. Jory, anything you want to add on before we get out of here?
I got a head coaching article coming out soon. You know, I got my new laptop, so I've been working on some stuff. I've been working on trying to get my stuff situated. It's coming, but I do have some articles I'm getting out. I might get a couple of videos out within a couple coming weeks. I had more time on my hand. I want to wish everybody a happy holidays. And if you are the type of person who likes to call up to people who, when you can't get what the hell you want at a restaurant, you want to call the authorities, kiss my ass. And there's a special place in hell for your stupid, evil, vindictive ass. And to the lady who did that shit to my job, fuck you.
There you go. Yeah.
Hope she get cold in her stockings.
Yeah.
I hope her pillow is hot. I hope that she spilled 1,000 damn rubber bands all over the floor. I hope her gas gauge break.
Let her go fly a kite with a hole in it.
Yes.
Rocks with an open toe shoe. How about that?
Yeah. I mean, look, holidays, customers be on 10. Like that's.
Yeah, they're starting to piss me off.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean y'all ain't got that? The fuck? I just said that shit. I ain't got it. And then I had somebody today, I'm like, now I'm just ranting. I didn't have no damn gator, and these folks saying, can I get some crab legs? I'm like, the fuck? What? Alligator, crab legs. Alligator, crab legs. What? And the thing, it wasn't even her fucking order. It was her friend order.
I
Like,
heard gator tastes like chicken.
if it's done right, it tastes like chicken with the nice consistency of pork chop. You know what really tastes like chicken? Frog legs.
Now I'm passing on frog legs.
I mean, I
I'm not
work
doing
at a
Yeah.
Cajun restaurant, so I sell that stuff.
Yeah.
I sell the crawl. I've seen the frog legs. They kind of taste like chicken, a swamp chicken.
I've seen frog legs in the grocery store, and I'm like, I couldn't see myself doing it.
They took us to lunch the other day, and they made me try snails.
Escargot. Ew.
That's
No,
another one. I
you
couldn't
know
see
what was
myself
cuss
trying.
everybody out at the table? I wanted to cuss everybody out. I said, "This tastes like floor and horse knuckles. What the fuck is this?"
I couldn't do caviar. I seen they take it from the sturgeon. Mm-mm.
Nope.
I tried it to get to try new things, but I'm not trying that again. I mean, I eat tripe, but I'm not eating no damn snail.
I've seen tripe in the grocery store. I couldn't see myself.
I ate it in hot pot.
Oh,
You gotta have it a different way. I can't eat the chewy like it has to be in my hot pot for me to eat it.
I got you.
So like, yeah, don't be insufferable to food workers this holiday season. One of them is gonna lose their patience and just start knocking y'all in y'all shit because y'all
Yeah,
be
no,
saying,
we're not doing no booty noodles. Mm-mm.
"Oh, we don't do ass noodles here."
Not the booty noodles. Nope, nope, nope. Mm-mm.
Now I love me some gizzards though. I just had me some of those last week. I love me some gizzards, but ass noodles
We are
and
not,
beef
we are not
no.
doing booty noodles.
Hmm.
So if you're the type that likes to be a Karen and treat food workers terribly, stay your ass at home before you ruin it for everybody else. Because now I gotta answer questions about why ain't no chairs in here. Yeah, because one of your damn constituents snitched because we couldn't give her extra fucking sauce because she didn't want to pay for it.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
All right.
Before I go on another random tangent about something. Yeah.
Right. Well, yeah. Look, it was a fun show. Kind of like as Jory said, because number one, I haven't done an article in forever. I'm actually finally going to do one this weekend and put it up on. Well, it'll be in the Discord, up on Tumblr, WordPress, all that good stuff. Well, yeah, it's another great show in the books. We're coming towards the end of the year. It's gonna be fun. 2026 also on the show. Be the first full year with Key as part of the show. We're excited to see what's going on. Look, Sergeant, you've been on here with this for like 3 months, man. One day I'm gonna get one.
Sergeant, this is the me in agreement. My chihuahua, her little badass, when I let her have a puppy, I'm sending one to him.
There you go. So yeah.
I know, a fish or something. I mean,
I will get something. I'll get something.
Just give me about a year or two. You'll have a puppy.
I will get a pet. I will do that. But look, appreciate all of you. Really do. Have a lot of fun because of you all in the chat. Make sure you do come back next week for another fun show. We'll have obviously more NFL and NBA, and I don't know. Maybe at some point WNBA will figure it out. And we can talk about a
yeah,
new deal
they
with them.
extended it again. I'm just like,
Yeah, they
okay.
keep doing these extensions. Like at some point, well, they said the last time they had a labor issue, it was signed like in January. Maybe that's the same thing that happens again with this one. We'll see. But yeah. So make sure you go ahead and like, follow, subscribe, all the good stuff. Check out the other shows on here on the network. But for us, for Key, Unhinged, J-Dub, and myself, we're out of here. We'll see you next week. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy all the games. And we'll be back here next week to talk it all with you. All right. Bye.